Heyo, heyo! Man, I kind of missed this loading screen. Anyway, let's see. Gonna go ahead and switch to this screen. Boop! Alright, so back to World of Horror, because while I was dealing with that Fate Grand Order stuff, on Halloween this game got an update. How fitting. Let's go ahead and see what the update is. Okay, what's new? Blood Mood. I think it's supposed to be Blood Moon. New additional action, Preparing for Investigation, will equip all playable characters with their new unique signature items like Vanity Mirror, Curieu's Bag, or Anatomy Book, and more. A new mystery, Freakish Fable of the Frightening Flood, will take the players on a rescue mission to a village slowly disappearing under the water. Drenched clothes and mud will be the least of their worries. New character, Something terrible is stalking the hunted heiress with each passing day. Its presence is getting nearer and nearer. Can you save Shiokawa before it catches you? I'll get into that later. Additional enemies for each location, including Tapeworm Salaryman, Human Lantern, and more. New curses, injuries, and town status effects, including Blood Moon, Curfew, Heart of Darkness, and more. Heart of Darkness, I think, was already there. How fitting that 8 days after Halloween, an actual Blood Moon appeared. On election night, no less. Alright, let's go ahead and start a new story. Customize the playthrough. Zakshish! Zakshish! Zakshish? That actually sounds like an Arabian name. Zakshish. Alright. Going through the intro. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a round with the hunted heiress. Something terrible is stalking Juri, and with each passing day, its presence is getting nearer and nearer. Plus perception, minus dexterity, starts with family curse. Huh. Yeah, let's do a round with the character-exclusive perk cards first. Alright, let's do a round with her. No new gods, I don't think, so let's just go with... Let's go ahead with Aquilaz's. Alright. So! On the run. Until the horror catches you, leveling up costs 50 experience less. So basically, you get to level up twice as quickly until the horror catches you. If the horror catches you, you can still carry on the rest of the run, but you won't be able to level up anymore after that. So whatever you got through level ups, you're stuck with. No more? Maybe a little less, depending on how you do it. Okay, for home, yep, we got the prepare option listed. Oh, that's right, we never did look into the history club, did we? I'm gonna keep the schoolyard one, just in case, we end up with, the Akamanto, the Crimson Cape one. I'll switch over to history club. There's that third thing that I don't know how to unlock. And apartment, because 7th curse is in play, we won't be able to recruit any neighbors, so... Alright. Nothing there. This is a new character, so she doesn't have much in the way of costumes. At least not yet. Got some money. That's where taking the bath for like an extra 5 experience is going to be insanely helpful. Okay. Morbid Mermaids. Blood-Curdling Botanist, Household Hell, Crimson Cape, and Violent Vigil. Nope, reroll. Come on, I want to show off the Frightening Flood. There it is. Okay, Frightening Flood. What are the other mysteries? Fear Festival, Blood-Curdling Botanist, Wordless Ward, and Rancid Ramen. Yeah, let's go with that. I think I'll start with... I think I'll start with Blood-Curdling Botanist. Okay, so... now that we're actually in an investigation, let's go ahead and prepare a costume to enter. Pay attention to the horrors meter that shows under the inventory slots. You rummage through your belongings, trying to find anything that will help you. You finally pick up a checkbook. Hopefully it will be enough, plus 5% doom. But the horror is filled up 10%. Every point on your doom meter is doubled on the horror meter. And once that horror reaches 100%, it's caught up to you, and you can't level up anymore. So, alright, let's see the checkbook. Plus 3 funds, plus 6% doom. I'm gonna hold off on using that for a while. Let's shop for items. Compass would probably help. Investigate downtown. Public library. Trying to find old newspapers in the public library archives, you mistakenly open a door to a small office. It's dark and there is a girl slouching over her desk, yet you could swear her computer screen moved. Take a peek at the screen, I think is a perception check. Knowledge check. Succeeded either way. You look at the screen as words appear. We know. As you get the mouse back and scroll down, you find a list with different addresses where strange phenomena happen. Now you know. Okay. Investigate again. Lovesick corner. Spend the night here. Strength check failure, -1 stamina. Let's investigate the village. The old Baba. Walking through the village, you spot a very, very old lady who's staring at you. Curious, you approach her.
Hello, sweetheart,
She croaks most happily.
I'm returning home right now and was wondering if you would like to accompany me for a second breakfast. Or maybe you would like some tea?
Second breakfast sounds nice. At the old woman's home, you're treated to some ramen, fried fish, and rice cakes. The simple yet delicious homemade meal invigorates you. +1 stamina. I needed that. Okay, so. Trees overhead block the sunlight. You begin to feel gloomy. -2 reason. Strange woman. Gojo-sama desu, Baba-san. Wandering through the forest, you encounter a woman standing under the tree. She looks at you and smiles.
What's on your mind, dear?
She asks as if she knows you. Tell her what's troubling you. Charisma check success.
Then you need this more than I do,
she says as she reaches into her pocket, throwing something towards you. You catch the item, realizing it's a set of candles. As you are about to thank her, you notice she's already gone. Second breakfast, freaky shit is happening. Hobbits are in Japan! Hey, Peter Jackson was doing a tour with his new movie. Attempt to climb it. Strength check success, plus 5 experience. Need that. Ooh. You are surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of the forest. When you get closer, however, you discover he's wearing a realistic mask that falls on the ground.
Do you have a moment to speak about this product?
Well, dream salesman, not the tapeworm salaryman. And he goes after reason. Actually, wait, hold on. 80%. Let's make it a bunch of 90s. Missed the chance to grab a weapon. But hey! We got a level up. Okay, so, elusive, -5 doom. Test of will, +2 knowledge, +2 doom. So, good news and bad news. We have these perks that can affect our doom meter, so we know, like, how much doom we can take back, how much doom we can add to our meter or whatever. The bad news is that this does not affect the horror meter. Like, right now, if I were to take anything that would reduce my doom, unfortunately the meter stays at 32% where it is right now. It's 2 extra doom, which will add to 4 extra horror, but I could use the knowledge buff, so I'll do that, and I'll go ahead and add reason. Alright, let's see. White sands. I don't have a steak knife, so knowledge check success, +5 experience. In the forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog held by the hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. Help the dog. Luck check success. You freed the injured dog. Thankful, the animal follows you. Plus ally. We got a doggo! Higher chance of finding items after combat. That's gonna be good. We have a doggo. He's a cute little doggo. He's a sheep. The monotony of the forest is broken up by a small pond sitting in a gap between the trees. It teems with life, with a few lotus lily pads floating near the edges, and long grass poking out from under the surface. However, at its center, you notice a very slow but seemingly steady stream of bubbles climbing up to the surface. If I remember right, check out the lotus lilies is a perception check. Success, but -1 reason. You walk over the edge of the lake to look through the lily pads. Among the green, you notice what looks like a rotten marked hand, sticking just slightly out of the water. The sight of someone's unfortunate demise. A sacrifice? Man, it's gonna be the last square I check, huh? Nope, second to last. Alright. Need the gardener. Alright, I got ending D. Vines whip you, covering your exposed skin in deep lacerations. You cry in pain, dropping the body of Shiro-san. There's no way you'll be able to save him. With a heavy heart, you run, leaving the man you were supposed to protect behind. Freaky Flood. Escapee? +2 dexterity, +2 doom. I do need the dexterity. Alright. So, second enemy is Shiro-san. Keeping that in mind for future reference. Let's go for Rancid Ramen, and let's actually get ourselves a weapon for this one. Heavy-duty flashlight sounds good. Counts as the light source, too. Alright, as you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. I think cold bath is a strength check? Strength check success, +10 experience. Nice. Passing by a faulty elevator, its door suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird tall woman standing in the darkness.
Do you live here? I've never seen you.
Cyclops neighbor. Ugh. Yeah, it's freaky. Smack him with a flashlight. Alright, let's get her a little knowledge and a little dex. And actually, maybe now would be a good time to grab a steak knife. Actually, if we stop by the shop again... discount item. Let's go with... discarding empty bottle, and... let's get rid of the checkbook. Okay. That way, when we finish, We should be able to get maybe 2 levels at the end of the mystery. You return home to freshen up. When you enter your bathroom, however, you discover that your shower is missing. In its place, there's an old clawfoot bathtub. The whole thing feels surreal, but you take a step towards it, wondering how this is possible. Take a bath? Luck check success, +1 stamina. Nice. Oh, yeah. The aspiring model. Bonk! Lucky earrings. Sorry, mulling it over some noodles. Alright, perception's pretty good, so... Perception check failure, +2 do. Let's see, -2 reason. 2 uses of Thread of Fate. Abandoned wallet. Try to return it. Perception check failure. Okay. Investigate the lab. Vial plus meat. Alright. There's that. School curfew. With more and more students missing, police has restricted access to the school's building. So we won't be able to access the library. Okay. Let's see, quick thinking. And let's get some... Ooh, excuse me. Let's get some strength. Alright, we have pretty high dex, so right now let's go ahead and equip the steak knife. And I think now we're in a good position. It looks like we won't be able to get that one last level, but we can take on the freakish fable of frightening blood. A group of researchers from a university in Tokyo are researching a curious rock formation. It was discovered a few weeks ago by tourists in a village next to Shiokawa. You've read about it in the newspaper. The sudden disappearance of the tourists was the subject of a school gossip for a few days, but ultimately no one was found. The rock formation must be somehow connected to the events happening in your town. Feeling that researchers can help you, you decide to pack yourself and visit the village yourself. Alright, neglected bus stop. The bus suddenly stops as the driver opens the door. Reluctantly, you notice you're still far from the village itself. However, before you can ask any questions, the bus's doors close. As the old bus drives away, you see the village's building in the distance. Hoping it won't rain too much, You stop to look at the clouds. Suddenly, you hear splashing sounds behind you. That's strange, you thought. You were the only passenger on that bus. Sweaty assailant. Let's do this. There we go. You've managed to defeat the mysterious assailant, but he flies into the woods before you can tear his mask off. Who was that? Let's rest at the inn. You enter the inn, hoping you will find the research team there. All but one room are empty. In the last one, you find the visibly stressed man, Matsuda-san, the expedition leader. Oh, thank God you came. We've been attacked by the villagers and got separated. I'm worried for my colleagues. The things we've learned here, the knowledge, it's too dangerous. We must escape this place as soon as possible. Matsuda-san gulps and looks out the window before continuing. Last time I saw my team was at the school. We used an empty classroom to keep our research notes and equipment. You should look there for clues. Remember, we must flee before the river level gets too high. Or else. The masked man was obviously Old Man Jenkins. Oh, right, I can't. Okay, up to the school. Black sludge. Corridor is flooded by black sludge that's slowly oozing out from under the door to the chemistry classrooms. A damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? If I risk going through, I think that's a dexterity check. Perception check. You're too late to keep something from biting your ankle. It's not bleeding badly, but you worry about an infection if the black sludge gets into the wound. And somehow we end up with fractured ribs as a result. Oh, we did get that one last level. You managed to find the empty classroom Matsuda-san was talking about. Researchers are gone, but hopefully the notes you've found will help you locate them. Let's see. What can I get as far as... I suppose I could use some charisma. Alright. The river's water level is rising and the village will soon be cut off from the outside world. Hurry up. Researchers missing. Kaoru Yuto, linguist in forest. Sakino Okada, geologist in the school. Hiroki Shinohe, theologist in the village. I think the order that they're listed affects how easily you can find them, so let's start with the forest. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it? I have a high knowledge stat, so tap into its power. Touching it with your hand, you feel a newfound knowledge forming in your mind. Cauterize. +2 stamina, one-time use only. Let's use it. I think I'll get rid of these. Actually, I'll keep one, just in case. Okay, let's explore the forest again. A shape shimmers beneath the surface. With a splashy sound, something emerges from the murky depths. Leech Girl. Oh, and the horror has caught us, so... yeah. So now we can't gain any more levels. We've got to make do with what we've got. Let's see. So we've got that. Let's check in the school. I will admit, that is cool. Dead Man's Float. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you can swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. I could use some funds, so let's check out the light. someone left their wallet in one of the open lockers. Okay, again. Once again, the door. Glitched magician, huh? I guess it's a good thing he came here after the horror caught me. You managed to find one of the researchers, Sakino Okada, the geologist. Okay, that just leaves, the theologist in the village. Alright. Following a weird gargling sound, you enter an alley. Standing in the shadow, you notice a person wearing a policeman's uniform. Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here. You've made a horrible mistake. Fuck the cops! Police revolver. Oh boy. Damage 3. Speed 80, so it's slower, but chance to hit is 80, so it's more accurate. It's a service revolver. But it has no ammo. I might use it as a throwing weapon. As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement, -2 reason. Found the theologist. The river's level is too high, and the waves crash against the village's buildings. Run before the water devours you. Actually, what's with the research notes? The pillars are related to the cult of Ti, a fertility goddess. People here refuse to help us work with the work and forbid us from researching the village's archives. Okay. Matsuda-san, the expedition leader, holds his suitcase in one hand and a knife in the other. This is our only chance. Let's go. And we escape the village. All the villages have disappeared. Where are they? Investigate the curious rock formation. As you get closer to the bridge leading out the village, Matsuda-san suddenly stops. I know this tune. Before you can react, he begins to undress and runs into the darkness. Shocked, you begin to hear a faint moaning coming from the rock formation. What you see there feels unreal. All the villagers are naked. They are dancing around the pillars as something slowly emerges from the river. Oh, good gravy! He's naked! Chichitura and Kaibara's villagers. So because I found all three of them, I believe, let's see, Kaorayuto gives us 1 extra combat damage, Sakino Okada gives us 1 combat damage, and Hiroki Shinohei gives us -1 incoming damage. So, let's see. Doop. Okay. There we go. We took a big hit on reason, but hey. The Eldritch monster disappears as sudden as it appeared. All that's left of Kaibara village is a group of deeply confused villagers. Among them, you quickly locate the embarrassed Masuda-san. It's a goddess, yet it looks like a penis. Alrighty then! Luckily, the research team has parked their jeep on a hill that wasn't affected by the flood. Knowing that the time is of the essence, they drive you back to Shiokawa and promise that they will alert the government. You can only hope that the help will arrive in time. Also, wait, monsters that look like genitalia? Are we playing World of Horror or Shin Megami Tensei? I mean, fair question. Time skip. What? I'd have sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? This is another one of the new statuses. So we got time skip, we got school curfew. Time skip adds 5% doom, so, I think now, since the experience doesn't matter anymore, I'll go ahead and get some decent back. Okay, so Shiro-san and Rancid Ramen. Alright, what are the remaining two mysteries? Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival and Worrying Right Up of a Wordless Ward. Let's go ahead for the Fear Festival. Alright. Let's continue. Let's check out the inn. Onsen sounds good. +2 stamina. Alright, enjoy the festival. Black Coat Raffle. There! Would you like to test your luck at this fine game? Get 2 tickets, which is a special prize for you. The creepy vendor hands you a map of the village. One building is marked with a red circle. That costs us 2 funds. And I don't think we can do anything there. Let's take the opportunity to relax a bit, actually. Okay. Alright, so if we take more free actions and not advance the clock... let's see... Enjoy the festival... You have 1 ticket. Luck check success. We've got a winner! The creepy vendor hands you your prize. See you soon. +2 funds. Hey! Here we go. Look for friends. You stumble into your friend Masafumi. Hey, I'm trying to solve a puzzle. Can you help? -3 reason if agreed. We have the 7th curse, so won't be able to do that. It would be nice if I had the, what was it, the Kunfa ritual, which gives me a stat boost whenever an ally dies. Continue. Advances the clock. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. You don't see anything at first, then you notice it. The bloated body of Athiolazith is getting closer. Let's see. let's go ahead and store away the research notes. We don't need them anymore. Buy souvenirs? Let's get a holy candle. I need some reason back. Alright. Is that blood? Where is everybody? Today's goal, find the missing people. Trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to an outskirt of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there's an answer waiting for you. Let's see. So for a while, I thought I had to keep looking in the forest. But I believe that actually advances the clock, so... you know what? Let's try it anyway. Campsite, investigate the ground for clues, perception check failure. Did the wolves learn how to walk on their hind legs? Bloody sweater, assume the worst, -2 reason. You discover a giant plush toy half buried in a ditch. Feeling uneasy, you take a step back, but it's already too late. The Dream Eater. It's Drowsy! Okay, a hunting party. Run. Dexterity check success. An abandoned factory. This must be the place they took everyone. The sun is slowly rising as you get closer to the abandoned industrial building. Cautiously entering the factory, you can't help but notice the forest got totally silent. Silver Bee like, damn it! Bap, bap, bap! I wanted a hypno! -2 stamina, ending B. Okay. Winds of Plague. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some reason back. And one last mystery, Wordless Ward. You got a call from your classmate's mother. With a teary voice, she told you your friend had a nasty accident and is currently awaiting an important surgery. They asked her to call you to ask to spend a few evenings with them. That's weird. You weren't exactly in the best relationship lately, but you agree to visit your friend starting tonight. Classmate is at the hospital awaiting the surgery. Go and visit them tonight. Actually, now that I'm here... let's go ahead and trade in the lucky earrings. Let's take the opportunity to grab some painkillers and let's fix that fractured ribs. Huh. Blood loss. -10% max stamina. Alright. Let's see. Ask about your classmate. Nurse, you don't like the nurse's weird smile. Patients waiting for a special surgery? Take the elevator in the corridor. Our master is coming and we can all bask in its glory. Glitched magician. There we go. Patients here are getting restless. What's wrong with this place? Your friend is lying on the bed, still sleeping after the surgery. Their face is almost completely covered in bandages. You sit on what must be the most uncomfortable chair in the world, thinking how pointless it is to wait here. Having nothing else to do, you decide to go and buy something to drink from the vending machine. Okay. Sleeping nurse. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. I have high enough dex, so sneak past her? And I still failed it. You've managed to sneak past her. Unfortunately, the old cabinet squeaks loudly, waking the nurse. You're thrown out of the hospital. The next day passes without any incidents, and before you know, another evening is coming. With an increasing reluctance, you head towards the hospital. They performed countless dissections to find the answer. Instead, they found... it. -2 all. Given how low my reason is... nah. Alright, let's see. Your friend woke up earlier today, you've spent some time talking about school and recent events, but still can't shake the feeling something about them seems off. Finally, they go to sleep. You decide to take a walk to stretch your legs. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. I have 7 perception, so... and it still failed. Before you realize your wallet is missing, the thief is long gone. Next day, on your way home, you are stopped by your friend's mother. She hands you a package for her child. You promise to hand it over tonight. Out of funds. Jar of blood. Hey, your mom asked me to bring you this package, you say, handing over the parcel. When asked what's inside, they just stare at you. Solitary confinement. Walking through the unused hospital floor, you discover something alarming. The door to a small empty room looks like it was forced open. The lock is completely broken. You look around before taking a closer look. What happened here? Knowledge check success. It seems like someone forced the door open with a crowbar or a similar tool. Telling yourself they probably just lost the keys and needed something from inside the room, you quickly leave the corridor. +5 experience, not that that matters. Next day passes without any incidents, and before you know, another evening is coming. With an increasing reluctance, you head towards the hospital. Sunset break. Ooh, I could use this. You meet with a friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Don't ruin the calm moment. Sometimes it's better not to know. You chat until your friend's break is over. +1 reason. Alright, check out patient room. Your friend just keeps staring at you. Did I tell you? You're really beautiful? They ask, twisting their swollen lips in a smile. Don't go yet! Alright, 410 billion. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore out its throat. Escape before more people arrive? You escape before anyone arrives. +2 reason. I needed that. elevator ride, this is a luck check. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. The elevator doors open. Luck check failure. -3 reason. God damn it! Well, at least I got some reason back before that happened. I got a curse now. Paranoia. Chance of losing reason each time you lose stamina. Finally, it's the last night you have to spend with them. Many sick people are waiting to get examined by the overworked hospital staff. Suddenly, all lights in the hospital go out. With a bad feeling about this, you decide to check out your friend one last time and get the hell out of here. You are shocked to find an empty bed. The parcel you've delivered lies unwrapped on the nightstand. Ignoring the faint footsteps in the corridor, you take a peek. Inside, there's a torn price tag for a butcher's knife. The footsteps are getting louder. Do you like what I did with my face? I've always admired you, you know. Even when you acted like you don't know me at all. I think the result is perfect. Too perfect, in fact. For two people to share the same face. Your friend raises the butcher knife you involuntarily brought. Goes after stamina. You know what? I'll go for the one that's less of a fight. Smiling nurse wakes you up. This is your final day here, kid. Can't wait to finally get out, right? Panicking, you get out of the hospital bed and rush to the mirror. You had a nasty accident a week ago, you did. The nurse continues, writing something on the discharge form. A minor concussion and a few nasty bruises, so we had to keep you here. At first glance, everything seems to be fine. Sure, your face is slightly swollen and blue, but that's to be expected. Did you really have an accident and simply don't remember it? Yeah, that must be it. This weird friend must have been a nasty dream. But as the nurse's smile gets wider and wider, why won't your shoes fit you anymore? Here we go. Blood Moon. The crimson moon spotted over Shiokawa keeps everyone on edge. All enemies get additional 20 power. Uh-oh. Well, at least we're getting that at the end. Let's get some reason back. And, let's head towards the lighthouse. We're gonna be cutting it kinda close. Okay, so trying to remember the symbols. That one is the Trial of Blood Knives. This one is the darkness that I have a flashlight for. That one is Takashi-san. One of the memory ones. Let's enter the lighthouse. Let's start climbing. And I think I'm just shy of having enough charisma. Yep. -2 reason. Trial of Blood Electricity. I believe I have enough knowledge. You're about to grab the rods, then you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. Climbing up the winding staircase, we are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personal, really. This is getting close! Alright, Veil of Darkness, light your way. Garbled Memories. The second one was Rancid Ramen. We did it! Yeah, we cut it pretty close. Didn't unlock any new achievements, but let's see. I don't think we did too badly there. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and let's see. Ow. So that's done. Let's do another custom playthrough. Hegixiv! Alright, going through the intro again. Let's see. The witch with the onyx medallion. Hunter's daughter. I'll go with the team captain. Let's go ahead and continue. And let's play around with Herald of the Shattered Court. It is my pleasure to invite everyone to the most magnificent ball of your lives. And the last one. Alright, let's load. We never did show off the History Club, did we? Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, library notes. That's a nice movie poster. Alright, let's see. Let's go for Rancid Ramen. Compass. Steak knife. And let's see, we go at home and we prepare. What's her item? Aiko's plush toy. Hopefully it will be enough. -1 incoming combat damage, but -2 perception and -2 luck. Only friend. They're not real, they're not real, they're not real. So the stats... So the stats probably apply once I actually have her equip it. Yeah, trinkets, let's see. Okay, so let's equip the compass and the steak knife. Can I discard it? I can't. That. And you can't find anything useful in the notes, you throw them away. Visitor. Dexterity check failure, -2 reason. That's a bad start. I'm gonna have to go ahead and, do that. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Ah, come on. There. Jeez. Let's go ahead and ditch the baseball bat. Get the smelly meat. Sounds like a euphemism for something, calling it smelly meat. Charisma check success. Going to downtown. The Trumpets of Shiokawa. I think fighting this feeling takes away some stamina or reason. And prepare yourself adds to your doom, so... Or no, -1 doom, but plus an injury. Suicidal. Chance of losing stamina each time you lose reason. Oh man, imagine suicidal and paranoia. That's gonna be a pain. World of Paranoia. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Follow the weird man. Perception check failure. The door is locked, but you think you can repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. Nothing happens. Intersection interview. Hello, this is Hanae Kitamura from Edo TV. You jump a little when a young reporter girl suddenly appears at your side along with a cameraman. We're doing a report on strange things occurring in Shiokawa in the recent days. Do you know anything about that? I believe this is a charisma check. You bet I do. Charisma check failure. You try to sound as convincing as possible, but after a moment, Hanae cuts the interview short. Man, this is such crap. You think people would believe this? Hanae and her coworker leave you at the intersection, unsure of what to think. Let's get downtown. Man, I'm actually looking pretty rough, given that this is the first mystery. Let the police handle it. Once you get back, she's gone. Investigate the lab. File plus meat. Prepared to fight, you march down to the restaurant. However, you find no eldritch horror to duel. Instead, you're shocked to find nothing but a gap in the street. You ignore the distraught customer, still lining up where they remember the entrance. Investigating the grounds, you see something glisten where the kitchen used to be. Cautiously, you look at the chunk of meat, and then jump back with a yell. As it flexes, it opens a weary eye, grins, and wanders off on stubby black claws. You walk home shaken. In your head, you hear the weird ramen breathing in its bowl. You only stop to throw up on the street. Store closed. A friendly dog disappeared last night. You'll have to find a new place to buy equipment. And time skip. Wait, I'd have sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? That's not good. The fact that I only finished one mystery and I'm already at 25% doom. Let's get some experience, actually. Fear Festival again. Let's go ahead and relax a bit because we need the health. Knowledge would be good to have. Enjoy the festival. You break out into a cold sweat when you see the street vendor's twisted grimace. You back off, wishing it was only a mask. Let's do that. I got a knowledge boost, so tap into its power? Nope, +2 doom. Enjoyed the festival. Get 1 ticket, -1 funds. There we go. Check out the painting. -2 reason. Worried and furious about the hole in the wall, you enter the inn from the back, trying to find the room that connects with yours. Thinking you finally found it, you enter, and all the walls are covered with blood and gore. Someone has scribbled weird symbols everywhere. You spot something on the nightstand, but there's too much flesh and blood to tell what it is from here. Pick up the thing. Strength check failure. The gore is too much for your stomach. When you finally compose yourself, you grab the thing. For a second, you were worried it was a skull you had in your hands, but as you wiped more blood, it was clear you picked up a weird-looking mask. Plus item, but -2 stamina. Okay. Equip. Sweater, -2 reason. Get lost in thoughts, I think, is a charisma check. Failure, -2 stamina. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. The sound is getting closer. Ribcage woman. There we go. And let's see, campsite. Investigate the ground for clues, -2 reason, and we're too late. Alright. Old God Sirs. Contaminated water. God damn it, just when I need to heal. And road's closed. Man, okay. This is gonna suck now. Right, let's see. Yeah, so no healing, and I'm pretty low on health right now. I think this run might be dead. Let's see, what's my status? Household hell, let's go. Investigate the seaside. You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest, however, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. Let's buy them around. -1 funds, +5 experience. +1 reason. I needed that. Okay, investigate the school. Final base. You stand in the middle of a baseball field, built back when the school had a team. It's now slowly overgrowing, and the students only go here to study or relax. Suddenly, something feels very wrong about this place, but you can't quite put the finger on it yet. What's wrong? Perception check failure. You break into a cold sweat. A baseball field shouldn't have so many bases. Are those graves? -2 reason. Discipline would be a good one to have, and let's regain some reason. Alright, investigating downtown. Stop right there, you hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work. Oh. Traumatized. -10% max reason. Invisible Watcher, -2 reason. Investigate the mansion. Cursed Grimoire. Burn it. -3 doom. Okay. Look for a way out. -2 stamina. I'm kind of close. Kind of in the danger zone right here. A group of students is practicing a cheerleading routine. Weird. You don't recognize the coach. Is he new? Thinking nothing else of it, you continue on your way until you overhear something disturbing. Keep practicing. The routine must be perfect for our ball's hosts. You were startled when you discovered that headless body. You were horrified when you saw its head hanging in the middle room and laughing. Ugh. Cold trail. Search the room. Got an item. Empty bottle. Okay, okay. It's a natural concert hall, he claims. .441 hertz. Study the symbols. Knowledge check failure, -2 reason. Oh, man. I am not liking how this is going. Hearing a shuffling sound coming from behind a wardrobe, you decide to push it out of the way and... Screw it. Twisted Reflection, +2% Doom. Study room, there we go. Make your way down. Thanks. I do not have a flashlight. Well, I got the thorough investigation bonus at least. Winds of Plague, a weird epidemic keeps the staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Arcane Storm, local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Oh man, this is looking dicey as all hell. Alright, what are the other two I have? Blood-curdling botanist, let's go. Okay. Yeah, this is getting kinda dicey. Old friend. Invite for a coffee, which I think costs 1 funds, but... Okay. Fast swimmer. And... let's regain some reason. Stone statues, I don't have any spells, so... Out of funds, peace of mind. Trumpets of Shiokawa. Fight this feeling. Holes? Really? Pond in the forest. Investigate the bubbles? Strength check success. Ritual robe. You wade into the lake, dragging yourself through the thick mud floor and labored steps. You eventually reach the source of the bubbles and almost stumble when you find the rotting body half buried in the mud. You drag the body to the side of the pond, observing the many markings and the robe he was wearing. Was this cultist a sacrifice? Bad feeling, location's threat level increases. White sands, I need this. Carvings, try to decipher the signs. Knowledge check success, +5 experience. Okay, good. Good. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. Bark woman. Forest Watcher. You have a feeling you're being watched when you hear a branch snapping. You quickly turn around. There's someone standing in the trees, just a few meters away. Confront the person? Luck check failure, +2 doom. Man, that doom is adding up fast. I don't like this. Alright, lead the gardener. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go for ending D again for this one. Alright, the old god stirs. Heart of darkness. And school curfew. Okay. Let's improve charisma and regain stamina. Might not make it this run. Peculiar painting. Here we go. Now, where is everyone? Let's start at the foyer. Coin flip of fate, pray for heads. You discover a large rotting trunk covered in rusted chains. As you approach, the bonds break and a large sandstone disc catapults out, covered in hieroglyphics. It seems to be seeking you out. Pray for heads. Luck check success. With a crash, the disc lands head side up. You are filled with calm and certainty. 10 experience. You continue your search. While walking through the empty mansion, you can hear something rustling in the bushes behind the building. Small shrine. If I remember right, this is a perception check. -2 reason. Crap. Crouching next to the moss-covered stone is a woman. Hello? Are you here for Ichiro-san's showcase of the newest painting? Ah, where are my manners? My name is Amy, and I'm a curator working for the art gallery in Shiokawa. Amy smiles. Ichiro-san is somewhere in the mansion, I'm sure. I'd help you look for him, but I want to catalog these, she says, pointing at the rock. Ritualistic markings are unique to this region, I've been told. Let's see, strange markings, try to decipher them. Knowledge check failure. Now Amy's at the foyer. You enter a room full of wooden statues. You're amazed by how realistic some of them look. So realistic, in fact, you could have sworn one of them blinked. Giorgio! Oh, and it goes after reason. Ah, shit. That's not good. Let's see, empty bottle. Throw that. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Let's see. Boarded up building. Dream Man, this is a perception check, I believe. Plus one reason. Good. Okay, you feel watched. Retreat from the room, minus 2 reason. Oh, I am gonna die. Take a bath. Plus 1 reason. You must grab Amy, who almost faints at the sight of the room you both enter. Every visible surface is covered in obscene paintings and grotesque monster faces. Ichiro-san sits alone in front of an empty canvas. Ichiro-san smiles when he notices you two. Ah, my biggest fan and Miss Amy is here. He stands up and comes closer, looking at you from behind his dark glasses. Would you please be kind and wait at the foyer? I need Miss Amy to help me with my latest painting. Amy looks at you surprised, but doesn't say anything. Reading room. Yep, I'm dead. Start with the shelves. Perception check success. Plus a spell, but minus 2 reason. Nope. I'm boned. No, you can't leave Amy with that creepy man, no matter how famous he is. You quickly go back to the room and gasp. Ichiro-san prepares to stab unconscious Amy. Ichiro-san looks at you and smiles. You can't stop my work now. The painted monster reaches from the canvas and grabs surprised Ichiro-san by his neck. No! This is not what was supposed to happen! Oh, I am fucked! Okay, if it only attacks reason. This is gonna be dumb, but... Wait, what? Oh no, I did it the other way, didn't I? Shit. Ah, there wasn't any way I was surviving that anyway. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a quick play this time. Alright. Who's the old god I gotta deal with this time? Oh, he thought to. Okay. And I'm the reporter. Load. Alright, what do we got here? Wordless Ward, Rancid Ramen, Abnormal Arms, Violent Vigil. See about this one. Repair. You rummage through your belongings, trying to find anything that will help you. You finally pick up a film roll. Hopefully it will be enough. What does a film roll do? -1 funds, but +10 experience. Contains evidence, I think. I can only develop it at a trusted place. Let's use it. I've got the funds. Let's see. Knowledge is his best stat, so... see about getting... extra damage against undead enemies. Let's get that for now. Investigate downtown. Follow the weird man. Perception check success. -2 doom. Okay. Investigate the hospital location twice to complete this quest. Sunset break. Ask about them. +10 experience, but -2 reason. So we're having the experience build up pretty quick. +5 experience. Telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything gets silent. Gossip junkie. Also, eh. Actually. Gossip junkie spreads a nasty rumor about you. Okay. Investigate the hospital location. Blood drive. A pale woman wearing a nurse outfit stops you. Today we're running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Will you be so kind and help the community? This is a luck check. I believe if I pass, I lose some stamina, but I get a fund or something? Oh no, I take away some doom. Okay. Let's see. Investigate apartments. Raining blood. If I check the bathroom, I get the knowledge check. Plus 5 experience. Vending machines. Cheapest one. Yeah, the experience is really racking up. Struggling artist. Let him come up with his own stuff. Pareidolia. The events you've witnessed lately leave you tossing and turning, unable to sleep. You feel restless. Try lying on your back. Perception check success, but it's -1 reason. Let's get the boiler room. Long rubbery arm, coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. He dead. Okay. Freaky flood. Alright, improvise, art knowledge, or folklore studies. I think I'm good on perception and knowledge, and I'm low enough on Doom that I can afford this. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll. Fast hands, outdoorsman. Leadership. That's a good one to have. Do need some charisma and some dexterity. Okay. How about... let's regain a little reason. Let's use the film roll. Blood-curdling botanist. So we're investigating the school location. Hearing an eerie sound from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. Study the writing on the blackboard? You decipher the occult instructions and let the forbidden knowledge fill your brain. -2 reason, -2 stamina, but a spell. Skin removal. Ew. On second thought, I'd like a reason back, please. Let's take a look at the History Club. Black hair item, Shadow Shroud spell. And deduction. Okay, so we get a choice between an item, a spell, and a perk. Item costs 1 doom, spell costs 3 doom, and a perk costs 10 doom. think I'll go ahead with the Burke. Intersection interview. Charisma check success. You detail the most recent story you've heard, and both Hanai and the cameraman's faces pale as the story goes on. After you finish, Hanai gulps in fear. Man, I thought it was just a silly urban tale. She shudders. But if all you've said is true, the more people know about it, the better. Minus 6% doom. So that's good. Suddenly, an empty bottle breaks on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Actually, hold on. Prescription! Let's investigate the school again. Old newspapers. Knowledge check success, minus 3 doom, plus 10 experience. Nice. "8 feet tall. As you pass by a row of large hedges, a woman in a white dress and a broad-brimmed hat leans over one and addresses you. Excuse me, do you know the way into town? Something about her smile bothers you. Can't say no, though. You give her directions and leave hurriedly, hoping to be rid of her. It's only after you're well away, her strange laughter ringing in your ears, that you begin to wonder how tall she must have really been to tower over those hedges. Minus 1 reason. Ho, 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 ho. Let's see, hunting party. I have decent charisma. Charisma check failure. You walk from behind a tree and wave. Suddenly you hear a bang and feel an impact on your shoulder, which quickly turns into intense pain. Damn, that's not him! You hear the scream of one of the men before everything gets dark. When you open your eyes, you find yourself next to the road leading to the forest. Your wound is bandaged, but you fear it's not enough. Hasty aid. When receiving a combat stamina wound, replace Hasty aid with a new random injury. That's gonna suck. This thing again. Damn undead drowsy. I used guillotine on him. Charisma check success, plus 10 experience. Okay, good. Good. Small shrine. This is a perception check. Failure. Minus 2 reason. There we go. Huh. Ending D. Store closed. Great. Okay. Let's check the... Let's see. Let's catch up on dexterity. And how are we on? You know what? Let's get a little extra help, experience. Boo-boo-boo. We're doing pretty good as far as the Doom meter is concerned. Alright, this one again. It's Old Man Jenkins again. Let's see. Needs a building. Let's go to the school. Bad feeling. Alright, art knowledge, let's increase strength. Village. Participate in the ritual. Knowledge check failure, +2 doom. Curious bookstore. You've stumbled upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird files, and stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. "Can I help you?" asks the tiny man behind the counter. "I have things that will surely help you in your quest. Buy a spell, buy a magic item. Sorry, just looking. Oh yes, the greatest magic item. Ship in a bottle." The tiny man hands you a package. "I'm sure you'll make good use out of this." Third eye. You've managed to find one of the researchers, Kaori Yuto, linguist. Okay. Let's check the forest. Hillside thicket, -2 reason. I might have to give up that third eye so that I can get some reason back. Okay. Let's try again at the forest. Bloody sweater, it's walking through the woods, you know. You know what? I need to recover some health. And we've waited too long, apparently. This is our only chance. Let's go. Escape the village. And let's see. Right now I only have the +1 combat damage, so... I might be losing this. Nope. When the sun rises again, the river level lowers again, leaving the fields fertile. In 9 months, a new generation of Kaibara villagers will be born. With your mind broken after the ritual, you will be kept alive, at least until the day your child is born. Oh. I did not know there was a new game over screen. Moved to Kaibara. Huh. Well, that went south real quick. Alright, well, okay. Well, I guess that's a good way to end this off. Let's see. At the Endings Encyclopedia, moved to Kaibara. Survived generic, survived rioter, lost in the other world, mouth slit, perished in the Hecatomb, snatched by Goizo, devoured by all through laws, reason lost. Did I not get the, Did I not get the Spider Gods ending in, this version? I guess not. Alright, well, I guess I'll take care of that off screen. But, yeah. Okay. So, I guess that'll be it for today. Let's see, who are we going to raid, and what are we going to raid with? Let's go ahead and raid Pink Kitty Rose, who is currently playing through some Final Fantasy VII. And, given the new mystery in this game, we're gonna go ahead and raid with The Water is Rising. Alright, I will see you guys later. Let's go ahead and raid.